morning, team. Time to get up and at it. Let's get motivated. Let's start thinking about stuff. So, it is Tuesday morning. I am sorry about that. But you know what? Sometimes there are things that take precedence. My family, for instance. I was spending time with them. We were watching Netflix. And my father-in-law came over. He's helping out with some projects at the house. So, it was family time yesterday. Now, something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's important. Yesterday would have been the second day for Demo Mondays. And so this is our one-time Demo Tuesday. I'm going to make sure that if I need a pre-record, I do it. But I want to talk to you guys about something. Last Demo Monday, I talked about relationships. You need to think about the people and what they bring to the table for you. Now, here's the thing. I want to clarify something, and I did kind of say it last time, is you have friends, you have people around you, and I'm even going to say this, you have family that are around you and do not necessarily need to have such an impact or take a large majority of your time. And I'm going to say this, and you can take this however you want, but blood does not make you family. It makes you relatives. You can take this as however it is you want. You know, if you agree with me, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. This is for informational purposes. And for you to start thinking about things differently. There are people in my life that I have had to cut off because they are a negative influence and they're almost toxic to the point where they're bringing things down. So you have to understand there are people that think differently than you are going to think. And that's okay. But when their thought processes are constantly negative, and I know you know these people, there's these people in your lives that are always negative. You talk to them about something great going on, and they're like, oh, but be careful because of this. Or, oh, well, that sounds great. And they always have something negative to say. They always have some type of negative vibe going for them. Now, I ask you, and you have to think about this for yourself. Are those the kind of people, or are those the kind of thought process that you want for something in your life that you're trying to achieve to go to the next level? Is negativity the way you want to be thinking? Is negativity the way that you want to be acting? Is the response to everything that you're trying to do or get into in a negative manner, is that something that you want for your life? I would hope not. Why? Because negativity only creates negativity. That is the seed that is being planted into your life, and that is what you have to acknowledge and say, I can't have that. I refuse to have people that are going to be a downturn, a sucker of life. Yes, I said it, a sucker of life. I don't know if that makes sense, but it sounds cool. But basically, they're like vampires. Vampires suck blood. What is blood? It is your life source. And what are these people like? They're like vampires to the life source of your bettering your life. There is no point in having that around you. And if you have to have these people around you, you have to limit the contact that you have with them. Why? Because there's something that I want to bring up with you guys today, and I've been thinking about it. It's called impartation through association. Now, I want you to look that up at some point when you get a chance. When somebody imparts something on you, they're in a sense giving you part of them. They're teaching you part of them. And whether you like it or not, you are accepting of it. Why? Because you constantly put yourself within those types of situations, within that type of thinking, within that environment. So, the environment that you're creating for yourself right now is one of a different thought process, one of positivity, one of creativity, one of innovation, one of evolution. Why? Because you're trying to get somewhere different. You're trying to be someone different. You're trying to grow. And when you put yourself in an environment of negativity, of downturn, of spiraling backwards, that is what you're creating for yourself. And so I want to challenge you to start thinking, analyzing. I want you to start wondering, hey, what kind of people do I have around me? What is the team that I have around me? What is the group that I have around me? What are they providing to me? Are they, again, I say this, it's not about whether or not they provide something positive for you, but if they are a deterrent to what you're trying to achieve, they are not providing something positive for you. You need people around you on a constant basis that are going to provide positivity for what you're trying to achieve. If they are a deterrent, they need to be a minimal part of your life, a minimal part of your thoughts, a minimal part of the achievements that you're trying to get towards. So, get to thinking, guys and gals. Get to thinking for your own sake, for the safety of what you're trying to achieve, for your heart, for your mind, for everything. And real quick, you might be wondering why I'm recording this way. Why? Because it's the safest way to do it while you're driving. It's just sitting on my dash. I'm not touching the phone. I am wearing a seatbelt for those of you that are wondering. And so sorry you can't see my face, but it's the safest way to do it, and I wanted to make sure I got this video out to you guys today. So, get positive. Our thinking is about success, and again, that doesn't have to be monetary. It's about where your mind's at. So, get to that, guys. You have to be able to do things that are going to foster growth, are going to foster innovation, are going to foster evolution. You have to have a culture within yourself that says, I'm this kind of person. I think this way. I act this way. In these type of situations, I move this way. What is that for you? What do you want that to be? I can't create that for you. No one else can create that for you, but you also have to know what is a deterrent, what's a detractor, what is something that gives to it, what's something that feeds it, what's water, what's watering the seed that you're planting for growth, for creativity, for innovation. What is that going to be? And I can tell you with 100% certainty at this point that relationships that you have are a huge factor for this. Huge. Because you have people that are already a big impact in your life, that are already a positive or negative impact in your life, that are already important to you in one way, shape, or form, but you have to understand whether or not they are somebody that's going to give in a positive way to what you're trying to achieve, or these people are taken away from you. Remove the vampires. Get some garlic, get some crosses, do what you need to do, but get yourself out of those situations. Otherwise, the gifts that you have, the thought process that you're already creating, the innovative mindset that you have right now is going to go down in smoke. It's going to be sucked dry. The life that's been created within it right now is going to go away because you allow those things to continue. You are allowing those people to feed from your positivity and bring you down to negativity. Because when you lose blood, what happens? You're tired. You need to re-energize. And guess what? If that happens enough, how often are you going to want to re-energize? You're not. So, I realize that I talked about it a lot. There's one common thing. Think about those people around you that are sucking the life out of you. And think about the people that are around you that are pushing you to go to that next level. And surround yourself with those kind of people. If you need to go find yourself someone, go find those people. Make sure that you have people that are going to help you get to the next level and not take that away from you. Because those people don't know what that's like. And let me tell you something, guys. You can't take those people with you. Unless they want it bad enough, you can't. You can't force it. No matter how hard you want to, no matter how hard you try, you have to move forward. And sometimes you have to let things go. I realize this has been long-winded. I'm sorry, but it's so important for me to have you understand this. Cut the crap out. I said it. Cut the crap out and move forward. Progress. Think positively. Move forward. Grow. I want that for you. You have to want it for yourself. So, this has been Josh with Impact Talk. Thank you so much for those of you that are tuning in. One thing that I ask is if you leave some comments, let me know how this is going for you. Is this productive for you? Are you getting something from it? If you are, please let other people know. Don't let this be just for you. Subscribe and let other people know that you're listening, that, this is working for you. It's going to work for them. And let some people know. Thank you. I really, really want you to know that I appreciate you all. I think we're at 19 subscribers, and you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm content. Please take to heart what I'm talking to you about. This is a very important subject for me. I dealt with this for many years of my life until I realized it was time to make changes. Do not hold yourself back from what can be coming next because of the relationships you decide to keep that are not helping you. Thank you, guys. It's Impact Talk. Hopefully this made an impact for you. Go out there, take the things that we've talked about, put them into practice. Go make an impact on people, make an impact on life, make an impact on yourself. Get out there, be successful. Love you guys. Take care. Demo Mondays.